of injuries.
Yeah, when Cole Anthony was out, he actually started at Gonzaga and played a lot of minutes during that period.
And there's the senior Garrison Brooks knocking down the shot. ACC tournament seeding, depending on who wins what a little bit later on. The seniors have come out of the game now for Carolina, and the big freshman Day'Ron Sharpe into the game and immediately into the score sheet as well.
Powerful.
And right now he's guarding Matthew Hurt at the other end of the court. Stewart walled up by Kerwin Walton, but the cutter is Jeremy Roach, who's got the easy lay-in.
The lane was wide open because Armando Bacot had to be guarding the post, Mark Williams.
Bacot goes right into the chest of Mark Williams and scores.
Early, and then keep making him guard in the post.
The double there on Sharpe. Errant pass to Bacot. He has it blocked, gets it back and finishes.
And Matthew Hurt with the foul on a reach-in. Two by Leaky Black. Without coming off his man, he's able to impact that play with a good reach. Good pass.
Big to big over the top. Sharpe to Bacot. Mark Williams has gone to the bench for Duke with the ball. His replacement, Patrick Tape, the grad transfer from Columbia, who has the second field goal of the night for Duke.
Now this year, North Carolina's defense has been pretty good. It's been top 25 in most of the metrics.
Wide open, Caleb Love, who had 25 in the win in Durham a few weeks ago, rattles home an early three. Who, as Jay said, has been coming on like gangbusters the last few weeks.
Good back cut by Walton. Wow.
And give the assist to Walker Kessler, who has just checked into the game.
But not surprised he's fighting through it.
And knocks down a jumper. That didn't take long. And Carolina's out to a 2-touchdown lead on Duke already.
Their game against Oklahoma State played very well.
Williams is fouled on the dunk attempt.
It might have just been a goaltend. It looked like
Walker Kessler thinks it is a goaltend. Yeah,
Walker Kessler reached up through the basket,
which is not allowed.
Good try.
So if you count that as a dunk, which I imagine they do, now 24 of Williams' 50 field goals are dunks. But Caleb Love has knocked down his second three already.
Guarded by Matthew Hurt. Let him touch the ball.
Had a step back jumper, and he knocks it down with a shot clock running down. These are two of the youngest teams in the country. Black with a cut and a feed, and Bacot with a finish.
Moved his feet very effectively.
Switching on to a guard. Brakefield over Bacot. And 8 different Tar Heels already have an assist in this game.
That's talking about moving the ball and being unselfish. What a great shot by Stewart. Taking out Armando Bacot, who had an opportunity to go after that rebound, but Brakefield just took his legs out from under him.
Wow, Stewart with some determination getting to the glass right there.
Halftime, you could get it down under 10. Then you can have a ball game in the second half.
Well, Stewart's trying to do it. He's probably been the best Blue Devil to this point of the night.
So good with that floater. Not an easy shot. Good fake.
And the best shooter on this Tar Heel team, Kerwin Walton, knocks down the three.
Shots. And hadn't come close on either one of them.
Brooks to Kessler. Kessler's been playing really, really well lately. Carolina's leading scorer in 2 different games recently.
A few threes that North Carolina's missed in this game.
Good position inside. Williams with a follow, and the second time is good.
Yeah,
a couple of very talented and big freshmen in Mark Williams and Walker Kessler.
Wow.
Kerwin Walton.
Between how they've shot the ball against Duke and then the games in between.
Elbow jumper for Love, who's having a nice first half when he committed to North Carolina. The kick to Brooks, 19-footer, banks it in. Very balanced scoring so far for Carolina. Goldwire with a nice look, extra pass Moore, and the three will go down for Matthew Hurt, his first points of the game. 15 seed. They would have to play on the first day of the ACC tournament.
Unusual position for the Blue Devils. Good drive by Matthew Hurt. In the trap.
Goldwire finds Hurt. Hurt finds Stewart. And Stewart finds the bottom of the net.
Disrupt some of the rhythm that North Carolina established in the first half.
And underway here in the second half of our Sonic blockbuster. Nice shot fake and step in by Walton.
Just Kerwin Walton keeping it alive. That is a huge first possession for North Carolina.
Good position by Williams, and he slams it home over Bacot.
Doing a little almost pre-switching on the out of bounds.
Wendell Moore Jr. hangs and hits, and they got it down to 13. Not sure Mike Krzyzewski's going to love that shot. A quick three from Jamin Brakefield. And now they don't find Walton in transition, and it costs them.
Syracuse.
Jordan Goldwire pushing it for Duke and lays it in for Case heading into Greensboro.
Yeah, I think North Carolina's firmly in the field. Now that doesn't mean you lose your next couple of games rated the same way that it usually is.
Love using the screen, driving past Hurt, and gets a tough one to go, and he's fouled as well. A nice win in Columbus. Ayo Dosunmu back despite a facial injury, playing with a mask, and played from what we saw near the end of the game. There's a steal by Tape, who's just come in for Williams.
Yeah, it's a different way to construct a basketball team. Most teams are going more for threes, and that's... Oh, what a pass.
And Kessler slams it home.
Just a beautiful pass. We're efficient in taking care of the ball and deliver it inside. I mean, this is a well-constructed team.
A turnover. And what a block! Leaky Black from behind, but then did not reestablish himself in bounds, so it'll be Duke ball. But what a play by Black.
This team, this North Carolina team, and it goes for Duke as well. If Kerwin Walton is, man, that guy's a shooter.
Bacot will, and then you got Kessler. Like, Kessler's going to get a lot more minutes, and he's going to become a big factor on this.
He's going to be a great player, but that is not. You don't mean that as a slight to say, hey, it's going to take these guys a little bit longer to be great.
Meanwhile, the senior's having a pretty good night, isn't he?
Arrived at North Carolina as a freshman from Alabama. He was prepared to play right away. And really nice backdoor play, and DJ Stewart.
Garrison Brooks in his 4 years, Jay, to your point, has won the Defensive Player of the Game award 37 times. Hurt just lost it. Or was that deflected by Brooks? I don't think Brooks, we're not sitting down at the court.
Yeah, Brooks just lost Hurt in transition after that shot attempt, and that's too easy.
Bacot, a line of fan. You can watch them at times and say, you know what? Their good is really good. Like, they beat Louisville 99-54.
Good teams and the really good teams is high level consistency, and North Carolina's not been consistent at the highest level. And now both teams starting to throw the ball all over the place.
Wendell Moore off to Goldwire, back to Moore for the bucket. Quiet night for Moore, just his 4th point of the night.
As I told Scott Drew that they felt like, and it's not like everybody's got a ton of experience with it, but they felt like it took a few games. Another great cut. Jay Davis doing a nice job staying front defensively and switches off on Matthew Hurt. Solid job.
Well, Hurt follows up his own miss, tips it up and in Wednesday. That is all assuming, we should just mention this once, that Virginia Tech is there. The Hokies have been off this week, had a couple of games canceled. In the league will get a lot of attention. I think Carlik Jones at Louisville, too, deserves a lot of consideration.
I thought he was the front runner, actually, a couple weeks ago.
Tipped away by Bacot, bounces right back to Baker. And laying it in is Williams.
For athletes that they're living in hotels, and that's a difficult thing.
Georgia Tech, the 4. If you haven't seen Georgia Tech, they're feisty. They got a real spirit about them, and
they're one of the lowest volume free throw shooting teams in the country.
You would expect to see Garrison Brooks pulled from the game before it ends. This is his senior night. Let him get an ovation, such as it is from the 3,000 or so.
Can you play for Roy Williams or Mike Krzyzewski, Dean Smith, whomever? It's an unforgettable time period. What a great way to finish for North Carolina to have KJ Smith put that in.
Well, Kenny was here last night, couldn't be here because of work obligations today, but Kenny, we hope you'll watch it.
Number 30 can still score.
And there's Sterling Manley, a redshirt junior who's had a lot of injuries in his career. Because of the medical redshirt, he actually came in with the other seniors who started here at North Carolina. Now he's got a block at the other end, and good for him to have some fun.
To buzzer. It applies in this one. Duke was never in this game. North Carolina took him out of it from the very beginning.
An impressive win for North Carolina as Garrison Brooks and company enjoy their senior night. Both teams are headed to Greensboro to find out what happens over the next week.